with No Riches 68. This will likely be the last one for 2 weeks, because next week we have... Oh, forgot to unmute on Discord so the thing lights up. Because next week we've got the Sunny Rogue Notions No Riches event. Rogue Notions and our charity event. And the week after that will be No Riches 69, hopefully, with some special guests. Getting drunk, maybe. It'd be very fun to do that, I think. But, we are ready to hop right into a game. And I think this one seems about right. We got two NR regulars that we are curious to see how far they're going. Currently, we have none of the big three that have won so many tournaments in a row. Destiny, Nacha, Ocean all did not sign up this week, so we have a very rogue feeling to today. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be very interesting. But what I do know I got to do... Oh, well, we got this guy. So, yeah, he is playing Generator. But we'll see. We'll see. But in the meantime... let's get that stream notification up. Boom. Alright, so we popped the boss stage with our MST, and Lapras is on some nonsense. 4 back row typically implies some kind of Labyrinth build, but the first attack going in, dealing 22, leaving them at 5,800 life points already. Lapras is not seeming to get a monster to set or do anything with. It looks like they've either bricked hard on removal spells or just waiting for something. Black Metal Dragon for Guard Dragon Cataclysm, targeting the 2 back row, popping both of them. Black Dragon getting Red Eyes Baby Dragon. But we're going to Spiral Reborn. Is this a Gaia Hieratic build with Red Eyes? Noctivision Dragon summons itself, and then we're going to Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Oh, is this Odd Eyes Monarch? Searching another Odd Eyes, or Red Eyes Baby Dragon. A lot of eyes going on. We're going to attack over with Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. And we're going to destroy the field. This is going to trigger both effects. Alright, does Noctivision? No, it's only when Link summoned. I'm using material. So we get to summon back the good old Odd Eyes Flame Wingman Dragon. The naked Odd Eyes. Weird man, and we are live with that. Sprite Carrot with the Paleozoic Dynamiscus. This is gonna turn off these 2 back row, kinda. But it's not looking like there's much Fire can do without another copy boss stage. Alright, what was that? Yep, we got Planet Pathfinder. So that's our second and final copy of boss stage. Do we have anything to pop it? Because we do have to use both of our spell traps. We want to keep it off the field. Otherwise, we're looking at most likely an Ugarda or a Vala. We're going to end phase. And in the draw phase, 3 cards in hand, 2 cards in back row. What's the call? MST. Carrot's gotta take care of that. And they do. Banishing Dunamiscus. Is my sound going in? Ugh, my mic has been quieter. I gotta get a new one. Alright. But Chainlink 4 with Guard Dragon Cataclysm. We're going to chain down Amiscus, but that's going to be the last generator boss stage in the graveyard. A giant detriment to fire here. But the MST still gets negated, but it doesn't matter. We are left 2 cards in hand, 1 in the back row, and no responses from fire. Unless they've got something in the hand. Baby Dragon. Battle phase. Attacking in. Lapis looking to be crawling this game back. Hello. It goes decent. Thanks. Congrats on the dub of the Mazda Cup. Yeah, man, I wish I was streaming that. I was so hyped. Every single victory on that run was so fucking hard. Like, game 2 was against like a Preda foes build, which I've never seen before. It was very interesting. I would love to see that deck list. But it was fucking 50 minutes. Most of that was just the opponent had already lost the game, but it's that situation where like you can still play, but you're like, maybe I can draw into something, but they didn't, and I don't think they could. I went through setup a lot, which is a really good sign, because if you activate setup, you're gonna win in the game. A lot of people call it win more. Fire with Lightning Vortex, a lot more popular of a card recently, especially with Generator. Being as it is. Activating Standoff. Looks like we're giving up on the Generator and going into the try. Yep, discarding the Nidhogg. If we can get a Vala, we can get Ugarda back online, but we're gonna have to get that Vala, you know? Discard, Nerval. Force by some of the cowardice. And that's gonna search them another tribe monster. This looks like lethal. You normal frack, you and it's basically dead. I don't see it ending any other way. We've got 2 monsters in grave. Enough for 1 good boss. Darmadol. I mean, you still got the normal summon, right? This Red Eyes, Odd Eyes build is very odd, but it's definitely looking like It's looking like they took the Gaia Hieratic out of Gaia Hieratic, especially with like these two trap being primary parts, and just made a Dark Dragon pile, which doesn't sound terrible, I guess. I mean, Dragon isn't bad in NR, but it's mostly like control. Controlling chaos. Alright, is that back row going to be important? Oh! Ooh! The Noctovision coming up to prevent the back row. Is that back row important, or are they just baiting here? Because looking at the amount of damage on board, 29 plus the normal zone of Fractal, if Fractal is normal zonable, which I'm pretty sure it is the end of the game. Yeah, this is lethal. So, is that back row something super vital that'll save them the game? Or is it just a bait? And the way, is Fire going to take it and attempt to attack in? This could be some jank. It could be some nonsense. It could definitely be some bullshit. He is, but we are on normal timer today. So, at the moment, all is well. We do not have much time to... I can't fucking believe that... Is this the last game already? Not quite. I'm gonna put in some stuff while we do this. Congrats to some things at table 6, Trolling at table 8, Froggy at table 4, Doc at table 3, Dildozer at table 2, other Doc, normal Doc, we're beating Cine round 1 at table 7. And that appears to be it's 2, 2, 4. Yeah, we've still got this game and game 9 with Parker ongoing, which is surprising because Parker's known for his OTK decks recently. Trying to win winning arc today. Go for it. I sure hope so. Regulex. Why? Why? That seemed unnecessary. This is just flexing. Yeah, it's hard ones. It's Brad. Baited. Actually super baited. Alright, and let's get into the last game of the round, Shapesister and Pranked. I gotta stop picking the players who are gonna be hard fighting. Manju searching for... Buford 9 distributing Bibliomuse. This is the first event since the pack released. And this is one of the very few cards that we would consider very good from that pack. Shapesister playing a Metalfoes variant, going to pair Metalfoes off with Gusto Griffin. Wait. What? Shouldn't that have triggered? No, it did, okay. Showing Gusto Squirrel, which gonna trigger this to return. Oh! Oh! That's so funny! Vadir is gonna send from deck to grave, and then we're gonna go into start as Charge Warrior, drawing a card. punching over, attacking in for 25, but they crash. You can add a Prediction Princess monster and a ritual spell, which is Red Eye's Transmigration, assumedly for Lord of the Red. Cypher Lord Zeta preparing for the worst, searching at the end of the turn, and we pass. 2 synchros on board already. Tribute set a monster. Tribute summoning Bibliomuse, setting it back on the field. This is nonsense. Popping the card to pop the other scale. Going, setting counter Silvered Melcaster. We are going to be searching Inception Crystaldyne. Crystaldyne is going to search another ritual monster, searching Lord of the Red onto the field. And this is definitely what the kind of thing you might have expected from seeing this card getting released. By the way, while we're here, this is over 16 players, so this will be a 5-round event, as that is our cutoff point for 4 rounds. Summoning off the generator boss stage and a Pokken. Does this convince you to ban Lord of Red? No, not at all, actually. This is incredibly funny. Flipping the card face up. Oh, flipping the card face up so that it can actually trigger. Or, so it can't use its flip effect. Because it's limited, like the card's gone, you have to get it back. This is insanely cool though. Breath of Acclamation, we're gonna do this and go for Talismandra. Talismandra searching another B49. Gonna activate this to tribute both cards to summon B49, B49. We're gonna activate another Breath of Acclamation, getting rid of Vala to summon B49. A second one. This is a hard one to turn, right? Yep, but we are just here to deal with heal people. We are here to... That Metal counter has still not come up yet, by the way. I don't know what's going on with that. Tribute set in the Bibliomuse. Does Brunak play Pencil? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have the ritual spell for it. Full Metal Fusion. Activating Silver, activating Combination. Oh, that is Combination. Okay, so we're going to Tailwind Augusta. We're going to return this to the hand. Tailwind Augusta goes to Graveyard. Going to set the second Metal Combination. Swing over. I didn't say she wasn't crazy. I said she wasn't going to break the format. And so far, they have not. They're out of ritual spells in deck. They have to be out of ritual spells in deck. Is that Gusto Metalfoes? It appears to be. And the Gustos are proving pretty useful here. I mean, dude, we are quite a bit away from time, but it is looking like this game will probably end normally. Or out of Prediction Princess monsters. That's very valid. Yeah, that could be. I don't know when everyone decided Metalfoes was based. Combination to 2. That was when. Which is probably not staying, considering how good decks like Shimeji have been. But we'll see. And Pilika. Pilika is a card that I know. Specifically, this card was very funny when played in... What's it called? Speedroid. It was a Speedroid target for E-Telly. You would play it in like a Ghost Ogre and, there, and you just have a free body. This is what's returned, and it's not going to get negated, so they still have a chance. It's not Jover till it's Jover, bro. Brover. We've still got a Mithrilium. Though we do know all the back row. Hopefully they have a full metal in hand, maybe. That wouldn't do it either. Alright, Vala reback. Oh, maybe there's a little Jover actually after that. Vala summon Utgarda. It's not looking good. What is he on about? Alright, we're activating everything. We got full metal foes. Wait. But how are we just making another Crimsonite? Yeah, that's not good. That's not good right now. Yeah. And it's over. That's the end of the round, with Shape Sister losing it to Parker. Nothing out of the ordinary in that one. No pop-up combo before pen summon. I don't know. Looks like they have no spells in deck. Alright. And that's the end of the round, which means a couple things. First off, we'll be running a 3-minute ad break as we prepare for round 2. And that means that if you don't have a subscription to the channel, you should get one. It would help me do more cool shit for all y'all, especially next week. Because next week, or the week after actually, I'd love to make a prize for Nova 69, but I don't have the money for it at the moment, so I'm just saying. Anyway, we're gonna run our ad break, and I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. So the games that we missed out, I think Doc and Cindy have to be watched. 17 viewers, by the way. Holy shit. Hello, everyone. And by the way, if you're here and you have an ad blocker, I don't mind. Cindy is on, as expected, Magic Factor. Setting a Tornado. Special summoning Take Tomborg and Fuku Midoshi Piper. Getting a Magic Pegasus! Damn! Top deck of the decade! Yeah, Liberty at last is crazy. Alright, we're gonna banish, go to main phase 2, set a card, and then return. But we're gonna Raccoon for QB, going to Cross Sheep. Fend summon back a bunch of guys, go to the Ogama. Looks like we're out of traps. Going to Triple Burst and pass, but we let Sweetwater happen. Tempest negate. Zek Stagger. Then we're going to Tribute a Kaiju. Does this not trigger that? Wait, why didn't that work? Oh, and that'll trigger the Dex Stagger, though. We'll just battle, and we'll send Goki Pole. Goki Pole is going to add our Insect Knight. Battle Power is not to be ignored. Attacking over, dealing 19, and at the end of the turn, we get to bring back Goki Pole. This is where Insect gets off the second card from the new pack. That is really relevant, and it is a big one. Round 2 notification is out. Going to start as Charge Warrior. We draw a card and going into battle. Surge Charge is, by the way, devastating for this matchup. Bringing back another copy, and Cine scoops the game up, realizing that they do not have the material to get through it. Fast Magic is a very powerful deck, and Cine has been very insistent that it's the best deck in the format, but he needs to remember that Fast Magic loses to one thing, and that is gas, gas, gas. When it's something as just monsters with a high attack, they can just keep bringing them back, it really can be a struggle to get everything on the field and get it all going. So we've got a minute left before this ad break starts. People are waiting to get into their round, so we will watch Froggy and Scoot's game to finish off the last bit of the bad break. Dex Stagger is very funny in the mirror, absolutely. Because it's mandatory, you can't even like choose not to use Dex Stagger. You have to do it. This appears to be Draco Metalfoes or maybe Shimeji. Alright, yeah, we're just going through the Draco line. Draco Unchained Metalfoes, so. Dumb. This is dumb. Versus Musket? Musket Labyrinth. Drawing both Fair Welcome is never a good thing, but like, sure. Setting Morella is also a bit weird, but I guess you can do it anytime, right? And you can discard this. Oh no, we're gonna pop this instead, and we're gonna. Yeah, banish, add the Volflame back. Pop, set the Fair Welcome. Summoning Sarama, activate combination, Sarama. Going into Mithrilium, can't activate the combination though. Going into Melcaster. Shuffle these back to return the Musket to hand. Summoning monsters. Setting this to field to pop it, and then going into battle phase. I see your frustration. That was lethal. That was lethal. Just everyone. There are so many people I've seen do that same mistake. I wouldn't think too much about it. All right, we're gonna add a Metalfoes monster to the hand, and we're going to set a new trap. This Labyrinth build is definitely weird, but is kind of doable. Oh, but the Omega Judgment, yeah, that's gonna settle it. And we are on to round 2 right away, so let's see what games are ongoing that are interesting to watch. Utah and Fire, Prankton, Froggy. Parker and Froggy sounds interesting, but they're gonna be a while. So let's watch these guys. They're new. I mean, Nebula Dragon, reveal Nebula Dragon, and put summon both monsters going into Draglubion. Turn 1 Draglubion, always a bit of a threat if this is a trap deck. It could be a big problem for Techo. Though I don't know what deck this is. If they have some kind of removal that isn't just battle, I think we are fine. But Marble Machine, adding Marble Machine, so this means we probably have, Symphonics going into the Guitarist, but they know we have the Marble Machine, and we're going to special summon the Take Tomborg. And we're live on the summon of Fukumidoshi Piper to draw a card and then draw another card off the start of Charge Warrior. This is currently not enough to out the monster, but Blue Dragon Summoner into hand, we might have a way to do it. And even if we don't, technically speaking, it does not banish the spell, so at least we have something. They're currently looking like they are searching, a little desperately, to find a way to deal with this Hard Earth Dragon. The thing is, scaling the Yada was a big mistake because Yada's the out. So hopefully they have one in hand. Summoning the Guitarist. Summoning the Blue Dragon. Summoning the Blue Dragon. Summoning Synthes. So what is the plan here? No, that was wrong. I mean, sure, but like, What is Teko doing? What is his plan? What am I missing out on here? Like, surely there's something, right? Sophiel, he's locked into wind. He's locked into wind. He can't make it Sophiel. If he had pended before doing the line, which he probably should have done anyway. If this is Jover, because it's looking Jover, the only way you get out of this, by the way, it's not Harris Felger, by the way. That's not it at all. Okay, adding two guys. Are we on backup plan? Because technically we can backup plan here. I would be linking off everything I can, just to save it into the extra deck. Yeah, they will have scales. But are skills enough here? And follow up with the searches. I mean, that's only partially true. Is it possible he just doesn't know how this card works? He can out the Jaglubion. That's a big deal. But they can't out Heart Earth. Unless you have a way to force it. Jesus. I'd like to say, and I say this with no disrespect, this was a misplay. And the proof is there. This is the out. They had it. The out was there. Oh, nice first. I say this with all the love in the world. This deck definitely seems to attract a certain type. There's a lot of new players who pick up this deck, and I am kind of curious if that's my fault. Summoning this and Magicalabra, we are, and another. Okay, they drew a QB. Okay, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The card's offline. We're fine, right? Like you had like 3 ways to get around this, but this is me, right? Like. This is the problem in Jaglubion Turbo decks. No, it's not, though, because they had an out. They had an out, though, Destiny. Every deck that has level 4s has an out. Most decks have an out. Oh, they usually have no follow-up. Okay, I thought you meant, like, format health-wise. I don't know why I thought that. Making a Gravcon, that's not bad. And yeah, it doesn't have much follow-up. I don't know what that back row is. I expected a Scalding. Exorcister Sophiel, really? You're cutting yourself off? I mean, sure, but like, come on. Like, yeah, they normally don't have follow-up. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Successor Soul. What? What? Huh? Congrats to Shapeshifter for winning. Shapeshifter. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. We were talking with the people working on the Honey event. They were like, "Oh, Dragolion's too powerful at the ban it," and it's just like, "Huh? No." I get it. I get your point. But like, it really only counters decks that are just setting. They're just like Labnoid, that just like set trap cards. And Labnoid has an out. Labnoid has Nekatron. And it sets the trap cards on the first turn, which means that you're basically forcing them to do it right away. How the fuck did they get 3 QB? How did they do that? That's crazy. This has been the top deck multiple turns in a row. That's crazy. Meteorverse Dragon, very fair. Such as summoning the card from the scales. Yada. Absolutely fair. Absolutely probably the right thing to do here. Wait, what was that back row? Did we discern? Oh yeah, you're already successful. So this is a Hieratic build. Huh? Really? This does not seem like a good Hieratic build, but like, sure. I mean, yeah, Hieratic does dream of being able to make Dragolion that easy, but like, yeah, this is just Blue Eyes that Blue Eyes, I guess. Yeah, you're kind of right, huh? Successor Soul is not a bad card. People shit on it, it's not a bad card. I think people like to say, oh, but it summons a normal monster. And? And, bro? Like, oh, yeah, this is definitely it. Uh-huh. Okay. So we have a response here, right? I mean, we have a couple. We can attempt to attack over it. I'm not sure, like, giving up the scales from Meteor Burst. Well, assumedly, Focut's Cannon is still in hand. And it's a... Focut's Cannon's actually a low scale. Never mind. Stupid. Okay. Successor Soul. This card is bad because it makes you summon a Hieratic. I feel like if you could make it like Rapid Dragon, it's just so nice. Alright. Yeah, they do get punished for it, honestly. But, like, QB was enough. That's partially true. I think this is, like, it's that, like, indecisiveness, or it's that decision making that makes this deck hard. But, like, you've really got to fucking figure out what the hell you're doing. Alright, we're committing to a second copy of Heart Earth. Like, Successor Soul in Hieratic specifically is really good. And obviously you can only target one monster, which is not a big deal. But, like, it's like summon 2 guys from the extra deck. Or 2 guys from the deck, and send a monster you control to the grave, at the cost of one of your monsters. Or send a monster your opponent controls to the grave. It sends, it doesn't destroy. Like, this gets around Slayer and shit. It's good. It's a good card. And it dodges targeting. So, Lodge Flame things too. Like, it's good. It does good things. Summoning the Focut's Cannon is a new level of cursed, actually. Really, okay. Sure. I feel it. I guess you had to, right? Like, you didn't have much else to do with the card. Actually made a really funny deck featuring Ancestral Soul. Metal Foes is also a really good deck for it, actually. That's real. Cine dropping round 2. Does not sound good. What happened to them? Oh my god. So, Cine, I love ya, but how does it feel? And I, as someone who went 1-3 with Magispector last week, I get it. But, like, you were like, oh, this deck has no counters. Where are they now? It's really funny. We had a long talk about format stuff, and I think it was very good. It was very informative, and I do agree with a lot of what they said. But at the same time, I said I don't think Bad Magic is as good as you're making it out to be. And it's not. Like, I just proved that it's holding me back a little bit, that this is my gimmick. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Draws Take Tomborg number 3. This card is useless. Ooh! Alright, popping a Spell Trap? Hog. Oh, they had a Geb. They had a card in hand. I just thought they were going to distribute itself. Well, the problem is that this only summons the big guy. Like, the ball. I gotta restart voice mod, apparently. Alright, we're back on that. And now we can go. How many balls do we summon in this game? 4. 4. Why are we running 3 of them? You do not need 3 of them. I understand a second one, right? Like, oh, I need 2 to summon Draglubion using only it. But why is there a 3rd? It's a brick. You don't want it in hand. This looks like a 60 card list. But regardless, you don't need a 3rd. I'm sorry. You don't. Under what circumstance? That's crazy. Link off the ones on your field. If it gets banished, oh no. I mean, they never expect the 3rd ball. The 3rd ball doesn't do anything. It doesn't help. Nice 3rd ball. To what end? Searching Sonics and Tempest. Yes, I need 3 hieratic testicles. Okay, buddy. You can explain them to me later. Swinging in, we're gonna activate Sonics. Jeez, we're gonna come back to this one because it's not looking over anytime soon. These guys, because they all finish up quick or quicker. I can't believe I picked a random match and it was the one that went second to last. It's absurd. Summoning vampires! This is trolling on vampires, so no surprise there, but still surprised to see it. Biggest music of the deadliest mirror. What? Domain. Oh my god, that's what you mean! What do you mean? What? What? What the fucking... The vampire mirror. That sounds horrid, actually. Oh shit, Jack-o'-Bullet is either graveyard. Oh, they stole the cat. Take over, activate Kingdom, summon back Familiar. Familiar is going to pay 500. We're going to target this to summon our Retainer. That's ironic. Jack, steal their bastard. I don't know. Searching the Vampire Red Baron. Red Baron is absolutely going to be the right call here. But we don't... Nah, fucked up. Don't say NTR. Don't say that. Don't say that. Not the time. Not the time. Not the time. Attack in, attacking over, and dealing 900 to gain 900 back, trying to get over in life points, dealing 700. Wait, oh my god. That's a full, that affects the whole field. Force Focus! Force Focus is actually crazy in this matchup. I don't think I need to say that, but it's true. Take it! Yeah! This is incredible. The field spell triggers off itself. That's only partially true. Oh no, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Did that banish a Retainer? It sure did. Vampire Vamp is gonna try to equip a card, but the dodge targeting. Both triggers. They did earlier in the game actually. Force Focus is kind of crazy here. Vampire Shadow is not a great card. I mean, you can make it for rank 5 and 2s, right? But it's like neat. Spider does that, and I feel like Spider. This is like the one deck that plays Spider still. And it's over. The night has been conquered once again. And they just finished their game over here, too. Trolling, taking down the Faker. That's so funny. I don't even know whose copy it is. Dude, it's so weird. That's a highlight. That's absolutely a highlight of the day. Congrats to Atomo for beating them out. We can catch that on the replay because I'm going to start an ad break because the round is over. As you can see, none of the games currently remain, though some of you got to leave your tables. And we'll be preparing the next round as we run some replays. And if you want to see them, sucks. Subscribe to the channel, you know. I don't know why I said sucks. Parker winning their game against Froggy is interesting. Just discard a Vala for a Karis. Oh, this game looks over. That does not look entertaining. Let's watch Cine one last time before they drop. Ooh, Dino Mist Metal Foes? Okay. Sure. Drawing the charge is always crazy. Drawing into the Spinos, gonna set scales. Pop the scale for a combination. I'm here for it, honestly. That is clever. You have a low scale. Alright, sure. I mean, yeah, actually, that was smart. That was super smart. Not the card I would have activated there, but sure. Oh. Oh, thanks for the resub. I forgot about that sound.
10 ads. I'm going to slaughter you, Isk. Also, here's to rooting for Parker.
Why do you have ads? Oh, but thanks. Oh, because you unsubscribed. Anyway. Who won the fire game? Fire won the fire game. No surprise there. Someone beat Fire. It'd be funny. And Flying Cow for beating Doc. Mithrilium. This is a really interesting brew of Metalfoes, I'm not going to lie. Negating the activation of Mithrilium. Not surprised, but we do get to summon back the Volflame. Popping the Volflame for a combination, hoping to probably do it again later. Going for a big summon here, making a second attack. Terran and Cine can't keep up once again. I mean, this is a matchup that is just not good because they have those high scales, and while they didn't have the high scales, it happens. We've got 47 seconds, so we are going to watch this game. While I post pairings for our friends in the tournament, and hope I did everything right. Huh? Oh, Rocket. Not a good guy. Hieratic hand, it looks like. It does not look good. Drawing the ball! Gonna revive Tefnuit. There's a 2100 body attacking over. Dealing 100. Summoning Planet Pathfinder, search another Galloping Gaia. And going to end phase. Rocket Caliber. Round 3 is posted for those of you in the tournament. Though you do not have to start for the next 3 minutes because we want to break. Rockets are looking really good right now, though it is definitely like a cause of, oh, we bricked. Folks, they bricked. They big brick, actually. Ooh, wait, that is a targeted Link monster, huh? Okay, so we're going to change this to defense so we can survive. They're going to probably set Swift Draw here. Nope, did not set to Swift Draw. I probably would have set Swift Draw, I'm not going to lie. Revealing the Hieratic to go into Curse of Dragon. We're going to special summon this. Tribute summon Curse of Dragon. Curse of Dragon searches Spiral Reborn. Going to Battlefield, swing over the Booster Dragon. And we still have a chance? Special summoning the Gateway Dragon. We're going to set Spiral Reborn and pass. Swift Draw. Special summoning the Triple Burst Dragon. Enlightenment Paladin. And that's going to deal enough burn to seal the game. Just not letting him fuck with that trap card. Because they knew what it was, I think. Anyway, our undefeated players as of entering round 3 are Parker, Flying Cow, Trolling, Fire, Doc. But Froggy and Doc Conrad have both taken L's. A lot of new faces here. And while Fire is there, and we are waiting. A lot of people are waiting for the games, but some are choosing not to. We will join in on Tomo and Doc Conrad, I believe. Or we probably should pick Fire. Trolling and Fire is going to be a very interesting game. I'm very curious to see how that ends up. Trolling Sweep versus our new player in the 5v5 event next month. Trigluvion, turn 1 again. Okay. How does Doc respond? Doc Conrad does play a couple decks. He's playing Guy Hieratic, which could be bad. It could be a very bad situation, but all the spell traps get to stay on the field, and it looks like they don't have much to worry about if they just want to pass on the spell trap, and maybe some background to force to make them want to pop it, you know? But we'll have to see. MST on the back row. God, we knew that card. We knew that quick list that says Papa cards in the field. And that. Oh, damn! I don't even know why you didn't activate that. Oh, needs that because New It doesn't do that. Gotcha. This is a hieratic mirror. Actually, I think we can come back to this one. It's looking pretty over a little bit. Oh, wait, what's this do? Okay, big body. I'll take it. End phase. We're gonna save the Hard Earth. This is gonna be a lot of damage, though. Dealing 4,700 damage at the moment. Gaia, just like a much worse, Ooh, what? Huh? What are we summoning? Uh-oh! Oh, no! Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you running 2 of this card? Why is your extra deck so dedicated to this? You have so many levels of Xyz you have to work with. Why are 5 of them this? At minimum, you absolutely are playing more than 1 Glubion. That's a third of your extra deck. Is that the fucking normal monster? This is NR? That's kind of baffling, actually. I'm surprised. I thought every Yugi card got, like, rarity bumped to hell. Hard Earth Dragon 2. Hard Earth Dragon 2. It's not looking good. I mean, it's not looking good. That's rough. What the fuck? I get Curse of Dragon, right? That makes sense. Gaia? The fuck? It's dead! That's... Successor Soul. Okay, that's 1. That's 1. I will take it. That is 1. Do we have an Xyz? Dark Armed will out the other. But I don't think they play Dark Armed, actually. So, Rabbit Dragon! That will not out it. But, hopefully, they've got a plan. And it better not be fucking counter Glubion. No, don't do that. No, it doesn't do it. It doesn't solve it. Please tell me you have another plan. Please. Oh, no, the 7 Sins won't work either. Oh shit. Never mind. I didn't think about that for some reason. 7 Sins though? Flamer at 7 Sins is pretty good here. It's still gonna attack, so that Draglubion's gone. And No. 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 It's over. The duel is over. The duel is over. The duel is over. That is beyond lethal. Wait, what? Why couldn't I attack? Oh, on monsters. Never mind, on monsters. I'm dumb. Oh, thank you for the follow, Michael. That's insane, though. And it is so looking to be over. Again, this deck is the anime pro deck that goes, actually, fuck you. It's so funny. I love it so much. Gaia Heretic is one of my favorite NR decks. It's so funny. Out of 2 harder than 1 turn, he sure fucking did. I mean, granted, did you need this? No, you need this to summon the guy. Right. Claw of Hattermos. This is not tribute, sadly, because I think the other one does. I think Eye of Timaeus does. Oh, but he has one in hand. Wait a minute. In the graveyards, plural, in the mirror match. What does this become? Okay. Oh, we're not gonna find out. We don't get to find out because Doc is just like, nope, gone. Get it out. I don't want to see it. Let's do the calculations, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 55. My Discord link is expired. Oh. Huh? Well, Michael, I will send it in chat for you. Oh, I did that wrong. I just wrote it earlier. Well, welcome. Oh, it's over, Joe. Now it's over. This game has been crazy. I sure hope it's not the last one. Lapis dropped, and it looks like, no, we still got most of the games ongoing. Or so it seems. That was crazy. Absolutely a highlight of today. And most of the games are still going on. Is Fire still playing? Fire has not reported a win. So, what happened? Oh, here it is. This is going to be a big deal matchup. Doc taking the mirror, proving, once again, 2 rounds in a row, we've had a person prove that they are the king of their deck in a mirror match. On your screen, taking it round 8, and Lapis unfortunately dropping. Lapis has been a very up-and-coming player that I have a lot of hope that they will continue to be good in the future. Messi, or trolling, I don't, it's like a soccer joke. Vampire Ghost sending this to get the Vampire Sorcerer and send Vampire Retainer. Havness, Dynamiscus, Familiar, this, and if I was them, we don't know what they banished actually, but I have a guess that it's probably Grace, right? I would guess you'd want it to be Grace or Dynamiscus, right? It's Grace or Dynamiscus. Grace is a one of, which is why I think that, but maybe I'm just me and I think thinking things in weird ways. And we get to declare an attack and steal a monster. No boss stage, but we got to banish a Nidhogg or a Karos or a Gamma Burst. Gamma Burst with no cards on field. That's pretty good. Messi is in a definite leading position. And Pilgrim Reader, we actually do get to find out what they sent. What did they banish? Hold on, we can do some calculations here. So it was Vampire Grace that got banished, it appears. Or no, the decks got shuffled, right? Wait, which deck got shuffled? This deck got shuffled. But this deck didn't. So we can figure out that they banished Karos, Gamma Burst, Nidhogg, Naglfar, Standoff. Karos, Gamma Burst. It was Karos. It was a banishing Karos. And we no longer know what the top deck was. Alright, out in the whole board is devastating with that Lightning Vortex. And getting a Nerval ad. I mean, they lost to Karos, but that might not be enough. They might still have something here. We've definitely got a game on our hands, and while we do have some graveyard effects to still activate it, we still got both of our little vampire fellas in the graveyard to activate the next turn. It's looking real risky. Oh, and we're popping the back row. The unknown instead of the vampire domain. Remember, will they activate it? Takeover. Can it takeover activate here? Oh, they don't have a vampire monster. They couldn't activate it. That is a shame. Losing out on takeover is a big deal because getting that field spell on field is a big deal. We're gonna discarding boss stage. Looks like we're going into Nidhogg. Is this lethal? Yeah, this is lethal unless they have a fucking plan. Jeez. Talk about a turnaround to that lightning vortex. Some decks just aren't ready for it. But it was a valiantly and well-fought duel. Sacked by lightning vortex. Yeah, a little bit, honestly. I'm not gonna lie about that. That was crazy. But I mean, he plays 3 of them for a reason. It's a good card. It's a damn good card. Those going second cards can really turn things around if you use them correctly. And right there is an example of that. All right, we're gonna watch Emerald and Flying Cow. I'm actually really interested because currently, this is the downgrade match where Flying Cow is 2-0, but Emerald is 1-1. And I'm also I like these decks. These decks are really fucking cool. I like them a lot. Check. Shouldn't have Pilgrim Reaper. Kind of a misclick. There's not a rank 6 that negates a spell trap that you could have done, right? Or anything to like save your monsters? Wait, what's Dragonlark do? Does Dragonlark do anything? Well, Dragonlark would have stayed on field, I guess. Shapeshifter drop, which I'm assuming is a loss. Yep, that would confirm it. Not a mischarge, adding the Stegosaur. That is always very good. Did we... Yeah, and adding the Dynamis charge. Double... Oh, Jesus. Rocket Caliber. Out of a Squib Draw Boulder Generator. Bring back Rocket Caliber. Dark Vision because the Dark Dragon is special summon. And we're going to link off into Delindrous Dragon, which is going to trigger the Activision's draw. We're going to go into battle phase, swing over the rare Bismugear. Bismugear does get to search, and Metalfoes gets to add it back into hand later. Or at hand now, which is a weird timing, but like, sure, I mean, I'm here for it. Searching to Sealan. Sealan is probably just there to be the high scale for the deck. It is, again, like, this guy has been on it for a while, saying that he wants to make something unique. This is very unique. I've never seen something like this before, something quite like this. And it is Metalfoes, but, like, it's done in a way that I would not have anticipated, and it's very cool. I'm a big fan of this. Terran destroys a monster by hand, adding Spinos. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Up for a duel. I am running a tournament. But hey, if you want a duel, the Discord server for NR is pinned right now. So if you Want to find a duel in the best format in Yu-Gi-Oh history? Now in forever. Go ahead and click that. Sting on Philly's huge, though. Let me attribute something to Ghost as return on takeover. Yeah, also, you would have lived. Probably. I wasn't counting. Hold on. What is Nidhogg's attack stat? Nidhogg's attack stat is 20. Okay, so it actually, I'm not too. Nidhogg is 2100, and Vala is 25. Yeah, they couldn't have added it. They couldn't have punched over it. That's the thing. They actually, it looks like unless they had a different play, they couldn't have punched over Dragonlark unless they changed what they did, which would have at least meant not summoning Dragonlark or not summoning Darmodal. So that would have been huge. Also, you would have gotten another search, but that's not the biggest deal. Still crazy to assemble lethal like that. They had boss stage though, so you would have been in for a rough time. But you have the out to boss stage technically. Oh, Noctivision is gonna save the face down card again, twice. Hello, somethings. Twice now. Flying Cow has used that Noctivision for its graveyard effect in a deck that does not seem like they would be setting a lot of background. But hey, who are we to judge? It's working. This negates the effect, meaning that Mithrilium does not get to shuffle anything back. But we are going to fuse it off. Oh no, not Dynamis. This is awesome. I will not take that slander. This is a cool deck. So far. Nice pinned, by the way. Yeah. Apparently the Discord link isn't working on my channel. So, this will do for now. I'm actually going to fix that. While we're here. Wait, where is that? Oh, there it is. There. Now it's fixed. And that'll do it. Is that the end of the round? It appears to be. Which means round 3 is now over. We have an ad break and some replays. Doc beating Pranked. I think I gotta see that. We gotta see some more of Parker. And you guys gotta subscribe to the channel. Huh? Damage Condenser. That's so pog. Actually, that's a really cool card. I really like this card. Frank summoning False Generator. We're gonna Damage Condenser, discard this to summon a Retaliating Sea. Choosing not to attack with a Garda. Setting 2 Renewal of the World. What the fuck? Oh! This card's really interesting, actually. And then we're going to do this, and Renewal of the World is going to activate and banish the Buford, or the Lord of the Red. This shuffles. Oh my gosh. Oh, it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy cool card to use here. Froggy taking to table 1, not too surprising, but it's worth noting. And congrats to Something for winning table 6. Searching a bunch of cards, we're gonna Kaiju. Revealing Buford, we're gonna search Inception. This is why Inception should be banned, because like this shit is super fucking cool, honestly. We're gonna use this to summon Buford. Oh no, we're summoning Lord of the Red. All right. Lord of the Red comes back, and we're going to do this and then activate this to pop our card, putting Buford into the grave in order to summon itself. I thought we were gonna use Buford and then wait till it to go to grave to do that. I just got a UPS ad. Who wants a job at UPS, guys? They're hiring. Honestly, I do kind of need a job. I've been doing mainly college, but like, man, I probably should like get something part time. But like, the issue is that my hours are my own available hours are super inconsistent. Whatever. Like it's just. I'm hoping that I can get more successful on here, and then I can have this be my secondary job as I become like a teacher, and I can just do this on the weekends and during the summer. But I need you guys to help with that. But that's not a big deal. Let's finish going into round 4 while this replay finishes up. It's still looking very even. Resonance Insect comes back. Summoning this to bring back Sting the Poison. Sting the Poison, bringing the Arbalest. This is, again, like, usually a crazy deck. Okay, we're going to do this to negate Bufort's effect. Search a Zex Stagger, and that is the end of the duel. And as people make their way in, we'll speed through one more. This appears to be the last one to finish, or the first one to finish in the last round. Oh no, this is yeah, this is round 3. This is the fastest, so we can put this one on speed dial and get right into the round. Because round 3 has a lot less. It looks like we will have a round where only one undefeated is playing, and we still play the game. Because right now we've got Doc and Fire, but we did say 5 rounds, so I'm going to stick to it. Inferno Queen, Terror King, sending 3 cards and passing. Umi control once again, showing its face, but we're going to pop, and facing another Professor, you can negate it though. I feel like you could have just, like, used the Sea Stealth effect. Kind of a waste. Alright, we're gonna put going into Dark Armed, but Fish Depth Charge and Lapis Scoops. Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, that was kind of, yep, that does it. Shit, come on. Come on, bro. So currently our undefeateds are Fire and Doc. Let's see if Doc can take this in what appears to be our basically finals. Your uniform's in your mailbox. You know what? I'm down. UPS seems like such a good, like, honestly, I'm UPS seems like a fun job. Honest to God. If it pays well, like, you just get to drive around. That sounds fun. Everything else is probably dog shit about it, though. Second traffic 8% of it, and that doesn't seem like that big a deal. You just like you just queue up like 50 YouTube videos, and then just do it. Just listen to them. My college course leader's not giving me a chance to get a job. Yeah, me too, honestly. That's kind of where I'm at. Anyway. Ain't no way you have Ash. Alright, we're just ballparking. It's ballpark versus generator. This is some old shit. Uh-oh. Oh, we should start a prediction. There's a prediction. Oh my god. Never mind. Never mind. It's over. No, it is. Oh, it's not quite over. It's not quite over. But it's not looking good. Ooh, but yet again, the Lightning Vortex. The Lightning Vortex discard Nervall. Okay, that's crazy. That's off to a great start. Can Fire assemble lethal out of nowhere here once again? It definitely looks possible, but like... Oh, but we do get to use Ballpark's effect because an Insect Monster was sent to the group by an opponent's card effect. You get to summon back one of these Sea Squadrons. What happened to these two guys? Do they just deal a bunch of burn? Yeah, they definitely did. It's really funny. Wait, why don't you activate both? Oh, it's hard ones. Are you kidding? This is the most soft ones I've ever heard. Well, actually, probably shouldn't be a soft ones. That's valid. That's very valid, actually. I could absolutely see an Insect FDK coming out of that. Bright Carrot. That turns off the spell trap effects, but it's only gonna do so much. You can't destroy Sea Squatter with it. I mean, if you got a wind, you can make a wind summon from deck. Nervall, but like that's not gonna do much with Mannequin Cat. It's still looking very even. We're going into a Link 2 or a Rank 2. Mannequin Cat though. This before battle means we're probably using its effect. Yep, detaching any monster. We're going to detach Karis. And thinking very carefully on this. Giving up carrot. If you have layer wire, now's the time. Oh, you can target Sea Squatter here, okay. Right, I forgot about how that works. Really funny. Karos again. Okay, we're banishing 2 for Karos. I would assume this is... It can't be Regulex, right? I mean, Regulex could do it, right? But... Yeah, Oh, no. You got to join Darmadol. Tell me you got a back row. Or tell me that back row's live. Because now's the time to use it. And it isn't, or doesn't appear to be. Out in the ballpark. It's not looking good. An attack? Okay, I gotta see the Strolling Parker game. They're going crazy over there. Weird to see no one in VC, honestly. It's a weird thing. Vroom vroom. Wait, I just got what you meant by that. This is a hard. It's a soft ones. Okay, so they're trying to pop every back row. All right, fire. All right, Doc. Come on, show me what it is. Show me it's good. Oh, why are you running this? Why? It's so bad. Well, that's not good, but, yeah, that's not good. But it's not lethal. That's the important thing here, is that it's not lethal. Not even remotely. And they want to attack over like this, so that they can recur some of their lost materials here. Ooh. It's a good set of monsters to be stuck with having to summon. Or stuck between. Alien Assault Roller both sound pretty good right now, but I mean, I know which one I'd banish, you know? I think it's not subtle. But I mean, it's 800 and then 29 and 2K. So it's not lethal. And there is a chance they could have a second ballpark in hand. They could, which they would need to shuffle it into the deck, right? Oh, is that what Liberty at Last is in here? That's stupid. You can do better than that. Adding a Nervall back for next turn. Alright, Doc, you got 3 cards in hand. One of them is Assault Roller, most likely. And... oh, Dream. And... Covering a Fire Swordsman. That's 300 damage on board already. Darmadol's fucking... Kimber's is permanent? Oh no, end of your opponent's turn. Okay. I mean, you could throw away Battle to deal with Mannequin Cat, but it's not really worth it, right? Unless you got a Fire Insect you gotta make. it's you gotta get something. You're giving them a dark if you special summon Assault Roller, but you really want to special summon it to get more bodies. Otherwise, you've got a 3K. Arbalest summon back, pin the bullseye is interesting, but to what end is what my question is right now. Like, what is the goal? That's what interests me right now. Deal 200 damage. It's 21 life points. Yeah. Is there something that I'm missing? You can make a rank 4. Alright, we can see what card they drew. Or no we can't, but we can assume. Damage Condenser, Insect Knight. Now Resonance Insect, and Retaliating Sea. Those are the 2 new cards. Yeah, you're probably picking between these 2, most likely. Oh, it's tough. Oh, it's a tough choice. It's a bunch of tough decisions for Doc. But I believe. I've got hope. I've got hope that he has his way through this. All settled. Darmadol going crazy as usual. Berserker of the Tenyi. 3K body, but only does so much. Being suffering traffic isn't so bad if you're on the clock for it. Yeah. They get it. Table 2 opponent no-show? What? Alright, and congrats to Doc and to Scoodle for winning their games. And a farewell to Techo for having a very interesting deck to set up. Godarla. Vanishing Pin the Bullseye, but this is an inherent summon. Are they going to give up the Nidhogg for it? In defense, too? I mean, your best bet is you go to battle. Swing over the Nidhogg, make a Sophiel pound something. But, I mean, yeah, I guess that would have to be it. Because you can't go... Well, this is 1,000. But... Oh, no. Oh, it's over. That's... Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's gonna settle it. A well-fought effort. But it doesn't look like there's any chance. Well fought. Congrats to Dildozer for winning that game, and congrats to Froggy for beating out Emerald in what I have two assumes a Metal Phone Mirror match, and we've got just one game left. I think we are going to go to that one now. Save them the shame for losing on stream. Messi and Trolling and Parker. This is a good game. This is going to be a good game. I can feel it. This is going to be funny. Oh, the game just got reported. Alright, we've got one more round in us after this. Activating the Tier Limits Happiness. Milling 3 cards, including a Tier Limits. No kick out list, though. Could you imagine? The Messi ain't on you ain't gonna be livid. You're gonna be livid then. I don't know what else to say. Sending that, going into Scarlet Scourge, sending Vampire Familiar, sending Sorcerer for that. Retainer, search 500 for Domain, gonna go into Familiar. Vampire Vamp, we're going to activate Domain, pay 500. Summon it without tributing. We're gonna Vampire Vamp. Why didn't it activate? Oh, attack is higher. Oh? Huh? Oh my gosh! I forgot Buford had that effect. What was that? What? That was really weird looking. Renewal of the World. Jesus, it's looking so over, actually. Alright, and we're going to go on an ad break. And then we're going to start a final round. I want to see this. I want this game. I want this game. I want it really bad. I want to see this game so bad. It's so funny. So Fire gets one more round to defend himself. Here. And we are doing combination shit. Searching Bismuth gear. 2 scale 8s is interesting. Going to set the counter and after this to search our scale 1 Metalcaster and pass. Very good setup. I should have gone second. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Doc. Dr. Ware, I would not agree with going second there. Some of the things I didn't see. Balbaboon at 2 here with Emerald. Gonna use this going to Malevolent Malison. Good. We're getting some old stuff here. Attack for 24, rank it up, and attack for 12. I would not have used Mouse in here, but I mean, yeah, it's technically stronger than Sophiel, so I'll take it. Bringing back the, I believe it is no longer considered tribute summoned. I might be wrong. It is actually gonna be a little harder to clear the Mouse again. This is definitely like the main thing you want to use it for is that 300 more attack after a good battle phase. You want me to list after this tourney? I will. Yeah, everyone wants. I want everyone's list. Alright, and I believe we have time for one more. Yep, we will watch Scoot and Tech out since one of them is dropped. Oh, Follow was talking to them. Okay. Tekko, okay, the other Fast Magic player has dropped, it seems, before the final round. Interesting. Doc, that's not where I would put Doc. But I guess you want the Desperado. Targeting the high scale, not the best option, but hey, it worked. Basically by chance, but it did work. Going into battle phase, we're gonna activate this, targeting the high scale again, sending Desperado again. Ugh. Punished. Well, not punished, but like, definitely did well. Why would we set? Oh, we set Desperado from deck. And we're gonna get Chandra Gleer from hand. Activating this to banish everything in grave. It's fun knowing that I have an assignment due tomorrow that I haven't started yet. I have an assignment due tonight that I don't think I've started. Let me fucking check mine. I don't have a major. It's not a major assignment, I don't think, but. Yeah, all seems well. Alright, and with that, we will be posting the final round now. Fire and Doc Conrad. Doc has a chance to take this match from, this win from Fire. What do you mean, damn, that's wild? Don't hit me with that. Don't be like that. And I guess we can watch Fire, but honestly, I don't want to. Let's watch these guys. We'll get to them. We'll get to Fire and such. There's not a good reason for a 5th round. I said there'd be 5 rounds, so I'm sticking with it. Okay, now I know there wasn't one. Alright. I feel like tributing was probably correct here. Howdy, Sluggy. We're gonna pop a card. Popping Spinos. And set a Metalfoe spell trap. Probably counter, if I had to guess. Again, this deck is super interesting. I'm actually, like, this is a really unique way to play this deck. And, yeah, I know, you're just taking 2... How goes no riches? Any super spicy decks today? This, ballpark, multiple vampire players, Fast Magic failed. Is Fast Magic just, like, not as good unless it is mine? Like, I've done really well with it a lot. It seems like it's not doing extremely well. That's currently what it... Multiple vampire players. Yep, this is one of them. You had a mirror that was very good. This might take a bit. We'll come back to this. Let's catch up on Fire's survival run. I still think... Alright, it's looking okay. Not great, but like... Summoning the Karos from hand. Sending Planet Pathfinder means they probably have Boss Stage in hand already, right? Is it worth waiting for? Darmadol, as always, being a nuisance. Poppin' Spiral Reborn. I wish this card had a graveyard effect. It'd be so funny. Red. Interesting. Mannequin Cat? Oh, you definitely see Mannequin Cat here. It would be able to make another Darmadol, I guess. We could also just make a second Darmadol. Mannequin Cat, though. Oh man, if that's Cataclysm, it doesn't appear to be. If it was Cataclysm, it would be super good to bring it back now. Or do it now. But... Summoning Kashtira Ogre. No one, it's a completely open game state. No one's taking command right now. Vampire Hunter. Vampire Hunter is a very funny one of in certain metas I've bet in. Getting, those are both good draws. They're both good, but honestly, it depends. I think it's like up to discretion about which one you want to get rid of. Because enemy controller goes crazy for obvious reasons. Like you're stealing, and then you get summon from deck, either a wind or an earth. You get to tribute one of your monsters. So if you have any sort of normal summon, or special summon, even, you are cooking with that one. Especially if you steal like Ogre. Or you could steal Ogre, or you could steal... You could do a couple things. Alright, getting back Fractal. Control draws and punish one-ups is so crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. Mannequin capping on the summon is also crazy. When other controller goes crazy, your game one that you couldn't get, so you couldn't play Yakuza for 3 years. Gen X controller. No, it doesn't. Repair Gen X controller does. Alright, we're making another monster. Looks like we can make another Link too. Question is, which one? Second Dharma doll. Looks like we're just adding the other back row. Hopefully it's something, but... MST. That's very funny. Doesn't matter, but it's funny. Crap. Fair enough. Gen X Link monster adding drinking off any ad to hand is nuts. Yeah, absolutely. Gen X is definitely a lot better off with it. It's not a lot of Metalfoes monsters, just the 5. I mean, you're missing one only, but... Advanced Dragon? Really? Alright. Sure. Good card, I guess. Oh, yeah, Tef knew it, and... Okay, that confirms the banished card was... Chances are... We're stealing the Ogre. That's interesting. Probably not what I would have done. I don't want him summoning a second one or anything. I probably would have wanted to take the Mannequin Cat. Like, even if you activate a monster effect here. But I guess Ogre gets you to control your top deck here. Do you have a level 7? Oh my god, if you have a level 7, it's crazy. Nope, level 8. Not quite, but not bad. Gaia, maybe? The Gaia guy? Kashtira Ogre. Yep, not surprising. Wait, but now they get to do it again. Why wouldn't you just wait? Oh no, you're not crashing over it, right? It doesn't matter. Dynamiscus or Showdown? I feel like neither of those is something you want them to have. They're both good draws, but I feel like you would want Showdown going, right? Congrats to Emerald for taking the game. What were those? Successor Soul, Throw Fusion, Tefnuit, Galloping Gaia, Sue. I feel like I know what I'd be giving them, but... Again, I won't say. Froggy taking out Doc to make him go 3-2. Flying Cow did not show up again. Jesus. I thought they were... Where'd they go? They didn't say they dropped or anything, did they? No. I thought they responded to me, too. Tefnuit, making everything level 8. Or making itself level 8. Doesn't make Cashier Ogre level 8, which is something. Make your Glubion out the 2 monsters by attacking with these guys and then summon Hard Earth. There's no point in banish. I mean, prep is gone, but like... Alright, we're going to activate fucking... Summoning Fractal. I feel like I know what we clear here. Oh, what? Right! Defense less than it has defense, which means that it can destroy everything here. Oh, Link monsters don't have defense. Sure. That's absolutely fair, so. Pain Gainer into 7 Sins. This will clear the whole board. The only issue is that Cashier Ogre returns to its owner's field at the end of the turn, so hopefully we have some sort of special summon. In order to link off, because we really don't want to give this back. Wait, why didn't you tribute this? I guess you needed it. Whatever. It should be okay, right? 3 mats means that you can still protect it and still have its effect live. Missed 400 damage. Yeah, whatever. I don't think that 400 damage is going to come up. Because the art is fire. The art is... I don't think any of them are fire. Oh, actually one of them is fire, isn't it? Tribute Showdown. So they took the Dynamiscus. Fractal. Oh, but you sure did summon... Wait, how many did you just banish? 3? Huh? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right for a couple of reasons. Wait, no, this, if a trap monster battles a punch monster, the after damage calculation. So you can take a bunch of damage, but return this to hand, and then that's lethal. Jesus. Hope Conrad considered that. why I wouldn't have given the Dynamiscus personally, but... Oh, but we're sending something Karos. Okay, Karos has probably got a discard in hand. Does Wicked Fractal send from field? Always. Your deck is based. Absolutely correct. Honestly, that was it was a very fucking cool deck.
My deck is based.
Alright, and we're gonna banish a bunch of cards. Tribrigade's still looking very good. Still looking very good after everything. That's not... What? Really? Did you do this in the right order? No, you're just linking up. Wait, but you had another graveyard monster. You could have just... Oh, no. Oh, it's over. The worst part is Origin actually would have been... Origin would have done it. Origin would have saved them here, but... I can't wait to get Pit Knight Philly. I think it's very likely, actually. It's very likely I think we get that. And Fire takes the game. With 3 copies of Nebula Dragon. That's valid, I guess. Just like a... Why? I don't know why you're running both of these. I feel like neither of them are necessary. Alright, this appears to be the last game of the tournament. Looks like Parker and something has finished their game. I didn't watch... oh, yep. Looks like Parker won it. Scoodle and Anya fighting to go neutral in this, or positive in this tournament. Anya sending a Legendary Ocean, summoning Parroting Salmon, dealing a bunch of damage. Scoot currently on nothing. Except here's Stovey Torby. Summoning Wild. Fair Welcome Labyrinth. Gonna negate the Fish Death. We're gonna activate Setup, shuffling both into deck. And while the effects didn't pop it, we still get to use that, which is very interesting. What did they say? All right, Desperado, and we're gonna chain Morella to summon Morella in defense. Then they're gonna activate Stovey Torby, special summoning it. They're gonna punch over Stovey Torby, and we pass on that. We've currently got 3 Musket cards in grave, so we could do that draw right now if we want to. Discarding the Toddler. Toddler for summoning itself, and Wild is going to chain all 3 of these cards, put them back in deck. Number 45, it looks like it's running on a comeback from Anya. Two Ignite Reload seems weird in Metal Foes, but like, they aren't drawing cards, right? It's harmless. 7 colored fish, 17. Attack for 0 for funsies. Diabolica, yep. Sea Stealth, summoning Double Fin Shark, bring back colored fish. Going into Abyss Keeper for summons Terra King Saber from hand. We go to battle phase. He's going to bring back the Electric Jellyfish in defense position. And we get to swing over 15, and then at the end of the battle phase, this is destroyed. We get to target a fish in the grave, add it back to hand. Double Fin Shark actually seems really solid. Holy shit. I've never heard of this card before. Oh, negate its effects. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That's bad. I mean, it's okay, right? It's like a free material every turn. But the problem is kind of obvious, actually. Ooh, it's a comeback again. On top deck mode for Scoot. Can they figure something out? Any removal trap that doesn't take a discard could be it, but is that a removal trap that doesn't cause a discard? Anything that can remove a monster, torrential, blah, 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 but we're just going to banish it. And it's Morella. Morella going to summon Dynamiscus. We're going to send this to the grave and send the Dynamiscus to graveyard again. We're going to Infernal Queen Salmon, summon a different color fish, go into battle phase, swing over the Dynamiscus, and that is the end of the duel! With Scoot taking the Hell to Anya. Very good. That is the end of the event. We'll be watching another set of replays, having one more ad break, and then we will announce our top. In this case, it should be top 3 or top 4, I think, or it probably should be top 3, but I'm gonna do top 4. So first off. Here's the ad break. Brickiness makes a high ceiling, low floor. I still stand by my opinion on it that you should be playing Pacifist. I think that if we had Pacifist in player, it could absolutely take an event, and it's unfortunate to me. That we don't see that enough. Anya says it's $5. $5 a year, in my opinion. Froggy, okay, Froggy's piled. Froggy's pile-pilled. He's playing Unchained, Metalfuzz, Draco, Magispector. So it's done with 2 M's. This is pretty good, honestly, but... Oh. The thing is, right, the Magispector deck feels very fair. Like, this deck seems like, oh, it's crazy. You can play Magispector cards and fuck with things with it. But, like, I don't know. It does very well for itself. I don't know how to put it. I guess I like it as a start, but... Draw sheet. Okay. It ends on only like 1 to 2 interruptions at most, and often it's just 1, right? I think the problem is absolutely the Metalfuzz consistency, and the second combination absolutely applies to that in a lot of ways. That allows you to play like 4 engines in a deck. But like, I don't know. It did fine. It did fine for itself, but it's got a lot of results, especially in Japan, that have been a problem. We're gonna negate that, and then yep, it's gonna be the end of the game. It looks like. Adding an insect next, special summon, but we don't destroy monsters. Why couldn't we do that? We're going to fuse off into Orichalc, and that'll do the last bit of damage. And we just got 20 seconds left, so I will put on this game. So my stance right now, it appears alright, we're on some more another deck using the speedrun engine. Very cool, honestly. Going to Insect Hagakure Mino, special summoning back Fukimidoshi Piper, linking it off into Haraz Velger. Here we're gonna normal summon Simorg, send draw 2 Elbor's gonna do this to normal summon that tribute, use an extra normal summon, attack a bunch of. Oh my gosh, this deck is looking crazy so far. This is cool. Vanishing Lord of the Red, tributing 1 monster from hand, Bibliomuse, in order to summon the Lord of the Red. We're gonna speed Roid, but we're gonna chain a bunch of stuff to each, just going crazy on this. And the ad break is over. Anya, to catch you up on what I was saying, I still think that if you play Pacifist, you're gonna do a lot better. And I know you don't want to. And they're like, oh, I want to play the funny Inferno Queen stuff. I still think if you, like, you are a good player, and if you committed to Umi, but didn't commit to a Legendary Ocean, I feel like you would be able to win events. I'm not even, like, exaggerating. But, I mean, you do what you want to do. You are your own person. The Inferno Queen is funny, and I think it has done very well. It's 2 big bodies, but, like, I don't know, it's got issues. Alright, anyway. We are here to announce our top 4 players in this event. In 4th place is Doc on Ballpark. The first Ballpark Doc in a hot minute. In 3rd is Froggy on Unchained Metal Foes True Draco Magispector. So dumb. D-U-M-M. I will be calling it that. Trolling in 2nd on Vampire. Another trolling sweep in the books. And in 1st is Fire. Undefeated with Generator Trimalty. Jesus, that scared me. Ghosters are unchained monsters that miss timing. They miss timing? I guess they do. Oh, Parker on the bubble. That's funny. Alright, so... Can you battle me? I guess. If you sub to the channel, I'll do it right now. Otherwise, I don't know. Or, you know what, you followed, why not? I'll post the room code in chat now. If you guys want to fuck around, it's fine. We'll pin this for about 10 minutes. Oh, no Melfi? I thought you just didn't see it. Weird. There's no Beast of Search as a field spell, which is a good thing. Ringling. I gotta edit this deck. Let's edit this deck live. Let's do some fucking with it. So this is the deck that won the Master Cup. I think I cut this and I run a Diabolica. Or actually, we cut this to 1, we run one of these, keep this. I want it to be at 50. I think 50 is a good-ish number. I think this is, like, better. I think Ichiroku's really good for big spam decks that are, like, linking up. And I can just remove, like, Exceed decks especially. Like, obviously I've got your 6 big board breakers. I'm not in love with Puppetry. Puppetry, sadly, doesn't search anything for me. I can honestly cut Succession to 1. We've got enough copies of it, and it's not as good. This is normally the part that people... What? Vortex? How are you summoning Vortex in that deck? What? Oh. How are you doing that? Aw. People dropped out of here fast. Damn. Do we want to talk ban list? Because, like, it's pretty well known that we've probably got a ban list coming up. Do we want to talk about that as a group? Does anyone have thoughts? Because I know what I'm looking at. But do we? No more Yu-Gi-Oh. No. I mean, I know. Don't say do we. I know what I'm looking at. I'm asking the chat if they want to talk ban list, and that's neither here nor there. because there's been a lot of discussion in the community recently about having a lot of cards on there that, or having a lot of cards on there in a sentence. And I thought I'd let you guys in on what I, at least, am currently looking at, and what I believe Sam has agreed on most of. So, we've realized that a lot of the cards probably should stay on the list, but the semi-limited list is especially very big. Like, it should really not be more than 5 cards at this point. And I think Sim and I worked together on a proposal in VC the other day in a call, and just to I don't know if we want to discuss it right now. I'd like to be as transparent as possible. And while I will not let people in during the ban list discussion or who said what decision after the discussion, I would like to say what we are looking for. And if people are uninterested, you can leave. Obviously, that's fine. I'm probably gonna run out the remaining ad break. And because the decks we are looking, we are firstly, Metalfoes has to get hit in some way probably, but I would like to give them something in exchange, because I think Metalfoes is not oppressive right now. I think its results are, and I think that has to do with good players playing it a lot, but I also think it has a lot to do with a lot of players in Japan playing it, and a lot of players, I don't know, I think that obviously we probably want to roll back combination to 2. It clearly did something, but I would like to give them something in return, like something to 3 most likely. It's not. It's got a lot of results, right? It's got a lot of results, but it's not an unfair deck, is the thing. The issue with Metalfoes right now is the pile capability. Its results are really good because Nox is playing it in Japan and winning a lot of dailies. Nox is a crazy successful player, and obviously I still rank him as the best Japanese NR player, by a mile. So that's kind of why I'm thinking that. You know what? I'm just gonna show this here, and we'll see what happens. Where is my sub goal? Oh, it's not on the screen. Weird. Yeah, that'll do. It's huge now. No, I think it's funnier up here. But, here's the thing. I think it deserved an unhit. I think the one we chose was the wrong decision. I think that pretty much only 2 of the unhits to metal foes, maybe 3, were big deals, and I think we chose one of those 3. And I thought this before, and I just think, like, para to 3 is the current decision I have. I think the reason for that is because para, it is a hard once. It's definitely a good card, but it's not crazy. It's not like searching. It is, again, it's hard once, so the game, like, deck gets slower because it only has 1 combi to manage. It has to get that combi back, and it can't. It has only 1 Mithrilium to manage. It can't use combi and then Mithrilium and put Mithrilium back, because if it does that and they out Mithrilium in any way, it's gone. You are done with it. You have to find another way to get it back, some other form of revival, which is unlikely to have in your deck. So because of that, I think that's the decision. When it comes to unhitting things, I currently have unhits and and bigger hits. That's the thing. We hit something bigger and we unhit other things so that we have less cards on the list. So we're being more strict on it, and hopefully this will apply into the future as well. I am kind of hoping people in chat have things to say, because this is the current idea. Like, this is a lot of unhits. Like, but if you really narrow it down, I know that Sam certainly disagrees with the imprisonings. I'm okay with them. I think Shadow Imp can be really annoying. I think Light Imp could come off at least. And we considered some things. Like, you can see some of these things were considered, because, like, Revolt was considered. I don't think it's ready yet. After this event, I don't think it's ready yet. Obviously, boss stage hit. I am also, like, should we ban a boss instead? And there's 2 options for that. And it's Ugarda, or it's Nidhogg. Vala, sure, but, like, that doesn't do much. Or it does do a lot, but it's... I don't know if I want to do that yet. I think Generator's in a... I think if Generator is forced to play Pure, which I think this does, you have to play... Oh, you don't have to play it... I guess you don't have to play it Pure, but you have to play it, like... It's a lot less consistent, so it's a lot worse for that. Like, you're going to often end up in hands where you have to hope for Boss Quest and other things. Like, if you narrow it down, what cards search boss stage? Like, what cards actually search boss stage? I gotta leave some decks. So in NR, the boss stage searchers are... So we've got boss stage itself. Or... Damn, I gotta dismantle some of these. And then you've got... we can keep it open in case I miss something. Or I'm not owning anything. Fight! Okay. We've got 3 copies of this. Jesus, oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Skrell! Thank you. So, what searches boss stage in NR? This doesn't, obviously, but I'm going to dismantle one of those because it totals over 3. Again with that. Anything that searches this technically does it, but I'm looking at 1 cards, right? There are a lot of 2-card combos that technically can search this onto field, like Gizmek stuff. That's a little weird. It's kind of awkward. Technically, but searching from it's from Grave that doesn't do it. Technically, But that's really awkward, and you just wouldn't. Oh, from their own graveyard. Never mind. I thought this was Spell Chronicle. I was thinking something else. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, technically this could do it, but it's like... This is not happening. Catty Corn does it, but I can't find Catty Corn for some reason. Where the hell is it? There it is. But you're not running this, right? You've got Boss Quest. How do I only have one of you? That's really about it, right? Is technically these cards, and you don't play this. Well, you can, right? You can Mannequin Cat this, and that's decent. Because Earth is common, and you've got a lot of ways that that's a decent option. But at the moment, realistically, you've got 7 copies. And this one is a 2-card combo. It requires you to shuffle something back, and you get Boss a Room. So, if you build a deck with Boss Stage here, you want as many the paradox is that you want as many bosses as possible. So, like, you're probably stacking like this. And then let's say Tri Brigade, right? We're only going to do main deck here. I guess we'll do that because it's right here. And then you like fill the deck up with all this other shit, you know, Cash Tira. This is all the wait. We really only got one new NR card of that. That's crazy. No, not 3 of that. Duh, stupid. And then you got like 10 more nonsense cards. It doesn't really matter. You just play like trap cards from here, like Dinomischus, Torrential, probably Vortex. If your Flyers build, and we'll cut these down to 2. So like, I don't know why I saved this. I don't have a deck room. So like, yeah, that's live there, but not there. There you have it. But you've got a brick in hand. You don't have it here, but you can technically still do things. That's the number one thing, right? Is that Generator with Vala can function without Boss Stage, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Right now, I think it's a good thing. I think it's pretty good. I think this is a fine. I don't know. This is a weird list. It's a weird feeling because, like, if you get Boss Stage in hand, this bricks, just absolute bricks. They do nothing. Oh, and you have to run Boss Room. You don't have to run Boss Room. You should be running Boss Room anyway, though. Boss Room is a searchable extra card. And the thing with Generator that makes, or with Tri Brigade that makes us tie with this, I think, enough to be like, this is the version that you will be playing forever, or most likely, is just like these cards that don't do anything. We can do this and then cut these and run, I don't know, second copy of some bullshit. Ugarda for Ogre. I'm always going to dismantle them if I see a 4th copy of a card that I can dismantle. But the basic concept, like, I don't know, it has some definite, like, I'm looking at this and now I'm definitely getting why he cut the Malphys, because like there's not room. and they only search this. So, but boss stage is weird because it is very common. If you see it, the game is over. It is not uncommon that if you see it, the game ends. But if your opponent sees MST, the game might also be over. Heartbeat less so, but still valid to say. So it is kind of it's not quite a non-game because we proved from this tournament, I think more than any other, that boss stage is a deck that doesn't oh shit. Oh. Sorry, not to distract myself here, but I've come to something I've noticed just now. Switching back to this scene. This list is invalid because you only are allowed one pair right now. Well, it's a bit accepted game state on this, but I'm just noticing this, and how far did they get? So they went 3-2. Now I don't know if my first thing is that if this came up, people would have noticed, right? Like, if people noticed, they should have said something. But and I would have given them a game loss. It would have been there, but it doesn't matter. I think it either was like you just gotta tell him he's new. Let him have it. He built a very cool deck. I'm not gonna like ban him or something for a mistake. If they made it past a certain point, it's a problem. Oh, I guess. But like again, no one noticed, which means either it didn't matter. Or they didn't use it. Like they didn't use it, most likely. Or people just didn't notice. Speaking of, let's go if no one notices the Infinity player set a monster. That's different. That's on purpose. This was clear. I think this is very clearly an accident. fucking with something right now. This is stupid. I saw a video and it went, I have some alerts I need to do. Let's put this as an alert because I think it's funny. So, that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, well that's not working because it's a .mov because... Ugh. That's annoying. Anyway, what are we feeling? Wait, did that work? No, it just played the sound. Okay, so hopefully it works now. So if someone wants to gift a subscription, just saying, or not gift, gifted sub is a different thing. Did I do that? I did not set up gifted. All right. Okay. Well, that I don't know. Send me videos. Send me funny like 2-second clips, and I will turn them into these. I think it's funnier that way. Yeah, gifted subs do not have one yet. Regardless. We were talking about this. I think what the problem is with the ban list at the moment that is coming up a lot is that it's very hard for new players to want to enter when they see this. When they see, not this, when they see the original spreadsheet. Hello, Michael. Thanks for up for voice chat? Are you on the boss stage? Because, I mean, I guess. If you got something to talk about NR, but otherwise, otherwise, not really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know you. Like, this is big. This is such a large list. This is so much shit. I'm lobby 1. What? I'm not so sure about this. Hold on. You know what? We're gonna test something. Hello? What? That's just the sound when it joins. What are you? What? I get. Who are you? What is happening here? This is. Like, do you know what this is? Do you know about NR? Do you know anything that's going on? that's unfortunate. Look, I'm live right now. I do not want to be in a call. So I'm going to go back, but we can still duel if you want. That was weird. I cut out all the audio. I cut out all the audio there in case something happened. But nothing did. He was just trying to duel. How is he in lobby? Is lobby open access? That should not be how that is. Why is that access? Alright, just to check something. Whatever. It is not a big deal. You can test Destiny's Proposal. Destiny's Proposal has some flaws in it. But I have my own. I'm gonna delete this. This was bad. What specifically? Okay, so let's find Destiny's Proposal. Poor guy just wants to duel. Alright, we'll just do some duels while we talk about this. What was oh, Destiny's Proposal, right. I'm gonna find it. I know where it is. I just need to scroll up to look for it. Here we are. This was Destiny's Proposal, right? So, first off, I do not think, with Mill being successful in the Masa Cup, that we need to be unhitting it, right? I do not think that needs to be a thing that we do on the... Wait, this is my proposal. No mind, this is my proposal. It's stupid. Give me a sec, I need to keep going. This was Destiny's Proposal. My bad. That was dumb. I'm a little stupid. This list... Well... I feel like that color is wrong for Ritual. Is it? That's weird. Magispector Nepotism... Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Actual speaking nonsense right now. Oh man, Spectre Nepotism, we are banning a card. We don't need Tempest back. We need unhits though. you want me to keep Tempest at 1 and then unhit the other 2 cards? What's the plan here? Because the goal is to get as many more cards off the list. So either I keep it like that, like if we're like, oh, we can unhit Bambuku if we ban the field spell. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't achieve anything. At that point, just hit Bambuku. You have to do 2 1-hits for 1 hit for it to make any sense. Because the deck is good with Metal Foes, a deck that is getting hit regardless, that is redundant. Shit. Stop hoping that Spectre needs to be unhit. I never said it did! Look at my proposal. Look at the proposal. Do you see this? Do you see this? Does this appear in your eyes? Deck Devil, come on, man. What? Are you ignoring this? Okay, then how about this then? How about this? We're going to... Because the goal... But... Fucking... So the goal, right? Change this to Cherry Runic so I don't have to focus too hard. Because clearly he's not playing NR. Because the goal is to get 2 cards off for 1 card going on. Otherwise, there's no point. Otherwise, we're just keeping it as is. And then we have 3 extra semi-limited cards that look like dog shit. So then what was the proposal otherwise is to like that's a real creature right there. Where the fuck is Tempest? There. We put Tempest like to 1 or 0. I think 1 is fine if you're gonna be like that. And then you do this. Or you can ban it. You can ban Tempest. I mean, it's cringe. It leaves him with only 1 spell. Gets rid of any ability to do interactions outside of on the field. Gives them a giant weakness. And also, Tempest isn't even that big a deal. Historically, you run more copies of Tornado, which you know. Is this preferable? Is this what we're looking at? Because I'm down for this. Because otherwise it does nothing. Otherwise we are achieving nothing by doing anything with Magic Vector. And we just keep the deck with 3 semi-limits, which looks bad. Like, what? Missing the point. Absolutely not understanding that the point of it is to lower the amount of cards on the list. Also, a bunch of other decks are getting small unhits. Granted, Magic Specters is larger than most. Or, it's a consistency boost. And Tempest to 3, sure, I'm not the most comfortable with it. But if we're hitting something more... You put Tempest to 1, put Bambuku to 3, you can call it that, but then you still got a semi-limited. The goal was to remove the semi-limited list, or make it a lot less of a deal. But regardless... Huh? His hand's a fucking brick and a half, by the way. Is this NR? Shit, is he playing NR? We gotta see. Nope. Ha! No. No. Let's just do that. I'd feel bad if it was NR, actually. If someone further calls, so we just had to discuss in chat. Sure. I don't get it. Literally no one else. This wasn't even like originally my thing. What the fuck? Okay, he's crazy. Oh. I forgot to get battle phase, whatever. I'm not focusing on this much. Just kind of pressing the buttons. Oh, it's really funny. Oh. Fountain is an NR. This guy wanted to duel me. I just figured I would. Might as well, you know. Stream's over. Or not over, but like, you know. You missed no riches. Yeah, you sure did. Oh, the MCS crashed, and so you didn't do it, right? Or was that... Did you still do it? I did, but not on stream. Okay. I feel a little bad, but he wanted to duel, and I didn't understand what level of quality the decks were going to be. So we're just gonna settle this quickly. As quickly as Runic can be. We're gonna use this now so we don't have to waste time on it later. It's a 60 card deck. Oh man. Flash and fire. We'll let him resolve this. This would have been a cool NR card, honestly. Necrophilia would have been really cool NR. But it's a UR, because of course it is. Isn't this in Legacy Pack? I can't remember. I wish it told me how to obtain. Where's the... There's no related cards button on that card. Is it just gone? Oh, is it just not available in a duel? That's annoying. Or is it like... Oh, that has related cards. Okay, that works then. You get my stream PC fixed. Probably. We're just gonna play this a lot slower. I will say, Manchuria is fun, but I will say something that bothers me about it, in a funny way, is that you can't actually use a lot, Sacred Tree often. You have to draw it, and even then it's not, like, good to use it historically. What? That's really funny. You have a battle phase, right? Yep. But, what we were talking about... Wait, oh, wow. This just always happens, huh? That's actually really good. I guess we'll do this now. Rainbow Dark Dragon. Man! This will showcase a lot of stuff that would have been really cool in NR, but it isn't in NR because... I don't know. Konami hates us a little bit. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna just run this in the background while I talk about, whatever. I don't know. We're gonna finish this one up real quick. And then hopefully we can go back to talking a little bit more before I end stream. Or... yeah, let me just settle this shit. What? Oh, damn. Just in case. Smart play, though. Alright, there. You got his duel. Deck was weird. Alright, moving on from that. On to the discussion. For those of you who are still here, which I can't presume as many. I don't want to stick around for too long with a low view count at the moment. But okay, undoing all this shit. Because Deck Devil said he's gonna reserve his further calls. Because I think this is where I'm at the moment. Because if you look at I have Destiny's currently outdated slightly. If I can still find it. This is the current weighted... I... Like, so, there's a clear top 2 decks, and then there's a clear third best deck, which has been... These 3 have been a bit of a problem. Vendread has some success, and so does UA. I will note that Labnoid is now at 3 points because it topped the monthly with me, and Generator is now at 10 points because it fought me for it. I think. Oh no, I think it's just. It might have been just normal Generator. Hold on, I will check Twitter. I will check what Masa. Put on the results for the event. So first place was my list, my very poorly crafted but very playable list. This was second, so it was normal Generator. So it puts it at 4 points, and then in third was Vendread, now at 7. Now, I mean, yeah, it's worth a lot to win a monthly, but again, they're high stakes event, they're high events. And with today's events, you've got 2 points for Vampire now. You've got 9 points for Malfi Try. And you've got now 5 points for Unchained. Well, it's more like 17 for Magic True Dragon Metalfoes, but it's a different. It's with Unchained. So I don't know. It's different, but like I would still count it. And also, you're looking at 3 points for Ballpark, or no, 2 points. 2 points. So it's 16. 9, 7, 4, and then 2 somewhere here. So you can clearly see where the problems of the format lie in like this image alone. And when it gets updated, I'll probably. I think I'm correct. I don't think there's anything else here. Unless, what won the daily today? That's actually a good question. I should not be scrolling on Twitter on the timeline or on the stream. It was another point for Megalith, normal. So the first point for Megalith, normal, actually. And there's a couple of other tops since then. Like, there's another point for Generator. So that puts it at 8, I think. I'm trying to figure out how many since then. But I don't know. I think now's a good time as any to call it for the night. Not that I've been streaming for a super long time, but people are gone. I'm gonna see if there's anyone with raiding. If there is someone that I want to raid, I guess there's oh my god, what? Ame actually just going crazy over there. But I think like so where we are currently. Personally, if I was to do this 100% personally, I'd probably put telephone back, but I don't know. I think it's like whatever. We've solved the problem. We can leave it because like it's a problem that we wanted to become a problem. Kinda. It's a weird thing because it's a lot of fun to cook with telephone. I think that's objectively like it's such a fun card to fuck with. But at the same time, it can do some cringe ass things. I do not think it is consistent at doing these things. It can do it though. Besides that though, like I think I don't know. I'd like to hear from chat and things like what people are thinking about it. What people are feeling about the format at the moment. Because today was fun. Today had a lot of variety. Honestly, I want to go through some of these deck lists and just take a look at them before we end here. Because a lot of these are really cool. I'll take a look at this. I'll say it again. I'll say it every week until it happens. Come on. Iceborne? Really? That's weird. Like, Umi would fuck. Umi would be so good. One whitefish in a full fish deck, except for this. That seems redundant. I feel like you should be playing 3 of that if you're gonna play it. And I understand, like, oh, just don't run Iceborne and don't run one of the, like, I don't know, Double Fin? Double Fin's okay, but, like, what are you making with it? Gramples? Because you're making Gramples with it. There's no way around it. Because you can infinitely loop Inferno Queen, then you've got something decent going on. Otherwise, you've got, like, you're playing Pacifist. This is proof that you're playing Pacifist. Like, playing a bunch of level 4s in this deck is already kind of an oxymoron. Because you're trying to make a bunch of rank 4s, but you can't. Like, this is just Pacifist, but you're committing too hard to not playing Pacifist. I think see the view count up and then Shinigami Sageyame. Because like I'm lowering my average viewer for a very good stream here. Not gonna like no, not the numbers matter too much, but I would like them to be higher so that I get more availability. Yeah, whatever. Let's end stream. Y'all have a good night now. I'll continue calling maybe on VC if you guys want to actually have this discussion. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, everything outside in between. Yeah. Whoa. Have a good night.